Bradley and Zherka would be a million times smarter if we grew up in Da Vinci's time. Oh, but we have YouTube and stuff. We would literally be geniuses if we didn't grow up with this kind of science. Yeah. I'm trying so hard not to nerd this podcast, but all that, if the news is fake, imagine the history, especially timeline of history. It's all warped because when you see it as you believe in dinosaurs, which came as late as the 1700s, and every bone in a museum is 99% of them are replicas made out of rat bones and resin. The real ones are in the Smithsonian Museum. You believe in dinosaurs because it's an attack on the cross. You believe in aliens because it's an attack on the cross. You believe in
you don't think
the Big Bang
You don't
Theory.
think aliens are real?
All fake news.
Really?
Look at Operation Fishbowl Dominic. Dominic in Latin means of the Lord, fishbowl of the Lord. They shot rockets to try and crack the firmament. That's why when you go scroll out with Google Earth, which all the photos were taken by Google plane, not a satellite. Satellites are not real. When you Google satellites, it's all CGI photos of satellites, unless you look at the
You say satellites are not real?
Do you have like a thing we could pull
Are you
up?
saying satellites are not real?
Absolutely fake.
Satellites.
Yes. Why?
I don't know.
Wait. Why do you believe in satellites? Because this is exactly where I can start to turn you. This is
Dude, why would satellites just be fake?
Okay.
I love this.
What happens? Do you have your phone on you? It'll take 5 seconds. Go on Google, search up satellites, and scroll. And zoom in on his face. Look at Bradley's face when he sees satellites. Tell me how many of those photos are computer-generated fakes? Be honest.
So I'm going to Google satellites. Okay.
And just scroll, and then we'll show it on the YouTube.
Okay, I'm going to images on Google, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at these satellites.
Are they fake photos that you're looking at? Be honest. Most of them are fake.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
99% or 80%? What is it?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I've never been in space to look at a satellite, if I'm being honest with you. I don't have a reference point. Yeah, I guess maybe they'd be fake.
Now, if you look at the ones that are real, it's the ISS. You know, the International Space Station, right?
Yeah.
But they've been caught with harnesses, wires, green screen, chroma keys, blue screens. They've been caught faking space. It's all on ericdubay.com's documentary. I don't get paid for this. I just promote it because it's real. But now look at this. If all the photos you saw are computer generated, and the real ones, they're getting caught with harnesses, like literally, and they're accidentally dropping pennies while they're in zero G, which they're doing it with a parabolic fucking plane. It's very easy to do. By the way, space by definition means no atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
How can you have a pressurized system like Earth in the vacuum of space? It's a logical fallacy. And you're going to say gravity is not, it's just a theory. It's a math model. And check this out, which has been debunked. Why things rise and fall is because of density. The phone is denser than the medium that surrounds it, which is air. If it was lighter, it would float. It would be more buoyant. Are you telling me a helium balloon is the only element that defies gravity? A fucking balloon? A little Pikachu balloon is beating gravity that's holding fucking big-ass Bradley and skyscrapers to the fucking ground? A helium balloon's beating it? No, it's more buoyant. It's less dense than the medium surrounding it. That's how they explained it before gravity. When we're talking about satellites, every time you scroll with Google Earth, Google Earth? When you scroll out, all the photos are taken by the Google plane. Google that.
You said that.
Yeah. This, yeah. Just in case they didn't Google it. But when you scroll out and leave low Earth orbit, it turns to computer generated again. It doesn't stay photos. Do you get what I'm saying? So when the Earth starts to become a ball, which you said to Sneeko, I think you said you saw curvature at where? Where?
I was trolling
this
him.
Blew me away. Empire State Building?
Empire State Building.
Okay.
I was trolling him.
Airplane pilots, which most of them are flat earthers, especially if they've seen it, but they can't admit it because if, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a flat earther, everyone would start freaking out. He'd lose his job. He'd get arrested. If you say you're a flat earther, you lose everything. All my dating stuff, I think 40% of my market. I could have been way richer. They won't buy my programs because he's a flat earther. And I'm like, I'm with God. I'm not going to take that back to make more money and look more credible. Or they say, this guy is well thought out and thinks of everything before he platforms it, but not the flat earth stuff. I don't believe that. Dude, Google Earth, when you look at curvature calculations, 8 inches per mile square, dude, you're supposed to see curvature airplanes are at 30,000 feet, at 60,000 feet, double it. Weather balloons double the height at 120,000 feet, and it always measures what Einstein called Earth an observable, motionless plane. That's why, I'm not CIA, that's why the word horizon comes from the word horizontal. That's why they're called tectonic plates and not tectonic balls.
Honestly,
that's
dude,
why it's sea level and not sea curve.
I'll be honest with you. I wish that I had someone else on this podcast who could debate this properly with you, because I don't know enough about this whole flat Earth versus round Earth thing. I just find this shit fucking hilarious.